In this video, we're going to talk about driving repeatable revenue as a SaaS startup or as a software organization that's looking to scale. Now, I've been fortunate enough to work for and lead some teams in some of the fastest growing and most innovative software companies on the planet. So I know a thing or two when it comes to actually driving and sustaining repeatable revenue, certainly at scale as you get into that $5 million plus mark in annual recurring revenue. And in order to drive repeatable revenue, the big thing here is that you need some form of system and structure that actually sets you up to deliver consistent and repeatable results. And I often talk about my pod system, which stands for pipeline, operations, and deal. And when you've got excellence across those three categories, you're well on your way to being able to drive repeatable revenue. In this video, I'm going to focus on one of the components that's a part of the pipeline, and it's actually being able to first of all, understand the importance of driving pipeline, but second of all, setting yourself up for being able to drive and generate pipeline consistently, whether it's yourself or your team, depending on the size of your sales organization. Now, one of the big missing ingredients when it comes to generating and driving pipeline consistently is actually understanding the importance of it and reflecting that in the way that the week is actually set up and structured. Now, I was once taught early in my career that, hey, Alex, pipeline cures all. And that's absolutely true when it comes to any software organization, because even if you've got a poor closing ratio, but a really strong pipeline generation engine, that can still get you to your number. So what I recommend as a part of the pod system is that you always start off the week, so Mondays being completely dedicated to pipeline generation. Whether currently you're a solo founder, whether you have an existing team, the way you want your week to look is Mondays thematically are pipeline generation days. So you pretty much dedicate the entire day just to doing outreach, to managing inbound, anything that is connected to generating more demand for the organization. Why is this really important? Well, what it does is it sets the tone and it sets the stage, both for yourself and the members of your team, that you start the week with a pipeline generation focus, which shows that this is very, very important for the organization. It really sets the stage, it sets the tone, it lets people know we start the week this way because of how critical it is. If it's something that you leave till late in the day or late in the week, it can start to give off an impression that it's not necessarily the most important thing or one of the most important things. So you want to thematically have PG Mondays, as we like to call them, and that really sends that message across the organization. Tuesdays through Thursdays, I then recommend that you have your team focus on customer meetings. So they've generated pipeline on the Monday. Tuesday through Thursday, it's all about deal acceleration. And then on a Friday, it's all about enablement and really admin. And so they spend time learning and developing in the morning. And then in the afternoon, it's really setting themselves up for success before they come into starting the next week, Monday. So really on a Friday afternoon, they should be preparing their list, preparing their data, preparing their messaging, so that on the Monday, they can immediately get to work, generating pipeline and being effective instead of having to, faff around on a Monday morning trying to figure it out. So the message really here is to say that pipeline is really, or the generation of pipeline is arguably the most important component of getting your organization off the ground, driving revenue repeatedly, and to really get in the mindset and the mode of doing that, dedicate an entire day on a Monday towards that, and then set up the rest of the week in a system, in the pod system, so that you're in a position where you've got a sustainable and systemized way of being able to scale over an extended period of time. If you'd like any support or assistance or would like to talk through how to work this through into the way that you work as an organization, more than happy to help. Just go on my website, alexalleyne.com, or just check out the link in the description box below. Go on my LinkedIn profile and drop me a direct message. I hope this video has been helpful in some way, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.